This channel supports Extra Life in its efforts to raise money for the Children's Miracle Network. For more information about how to donate and join in their efforts, go to the link displayed here. Extra Life. Play games, heal kids. What up, everybody? This is your boy Black Magus, and I know it's been a minute since I've had WWE 2K15 on here. And it's been a minute since I've talked wrestling, really. Things have just been out of order on my channel. My God, I need to get my life together so I can get my channel back to the way it was, because, yeah, I've been messing up, and a lot of you guys who've been looking for this stuff are not getting what you want to see, and I apologize. Anyway, reason I'm doing this video is because I've been, even though I haven't been talking about it a lot, I've still been keeping close tabs on what's going on with WWE 2K16. Now, many of you who know me knows that WWE 2K15 has left a very sour taste in my mouth because of some of the things that they do with the mechanics. Of course, their servers are always disgusting. That's why I don't play online. I thought they missed an opportunity of making a great My Career mode. And just, you know, just the usual common year in year out nagging gripes. Like I said, the controls, gameplay, reversal system. I thought that grapple system was kind of like it was a interesting idea that wasn't seen all the way through, I think. Things like that. Now, they've promised that they're going to improve things. Like, they're going to have a meter system for different features. You'll only be able to reverse a certain amount of moves and things like that. I mean, they're trying to improve. I haven't heard much about the My Career. I'm curious to see where that's going. And, of course, the biggest change is the expansion of the roster. They're boasting at least 120 wrestlers. Now, when I saw that, I was like, oh, cool. Then I took a moment, I thought about it, and I was always in the mind that this is probably not as good as we think it is. And I feel like as these roster reveals on IGN keep coming, I'm starting to be proven right on that feeling. Because, see, this is the thing. I have very mixed feelings about this situation. Now, when they first did the roster reveal, like I said, I was like, ooh, and then I was like, yeah, I don't know. The reason I was like, I don't know, it was because I felt like instead of including a lot of modern wrestlers to try to kind of give them the opportunity to, you know, get the crowd's attention, I felt like what they were going to do is they were going to double up on characters and old school wrestlers, and it looks like they're doing exactly that. Now, of course, as an old school wrestling fan, I'm happy to see some of these old schoolers, but at the same time, I feel like they're giving, you know, they're taking away a chance to expand people's knowledge on current wrestlers. Because, see, this is the thing that, and this is one of the problems I've always had with what's going on with WWE right now. They're so focused on more of the older wrestlers that, and they don't seem to do a good job of drawing attention. Like NXT does a good job of getting people familiar with different wrestlers, but once they go to the WWE, it's like, yeah, nah, we kind of don't know what to do with you because we still need to give Cena, Randy Orton, Big Show, and so on their time. So you guys just gonna you'll sort of kind of get your opportunities when we need someone to step in and fill a void. You know what I mean? So I feel like this is what's happening now. Like, they're giving us some of the newer people. We're getting some NXT people, but we're really not getting, I think the balance is off. And of course, like I said before, they're using multiple characters too to flesh things out. Like, I saw that they're going to have Paul White on there. Now, some of you people might not know who Paul White is. Paul White is the Big Show. Big Show was called Paul White during the Monday Night Wars when people were jumping rosters. They brought him in instead of as the Giant, which he was called in WCW, under the name Paul White, and then eventually he became the Big Show, and that's what we know him now. So they have the Big Show, and they have Paul White. They have, of course, Dude Love, Mankind, Cactus Jack, and I don't think I saw Mick Foley, but I have to imagine they're gonna have a Mick Foley because it's what seems to be the way it's going, you know. I've only so far seen one version of Edge Christian, so I'm glad that they're not going that far as okay, we're gonna have Brood Edge and Christian, now we're gonna have modern Edge and Christian. They're giving us a lot of classic old school wrestlers, which is cool, but this is like a whole lot of them. Like, I love the fact that you have the Hart Foundation, awesome. I love the fact that you have the Nation of Domination, awesome. Haku was a surprise. I was surprised to see Haku, you know, Honky Tonk Man, Jake Snake, and all that. But it's like the older wrestlers are outweighing the modern wrestlers. It's like you got DX, you got, you know, Vader, you got Ken Shamrock. You just have all these older wrestlers, Kevin Nash, all of that. But it's like it seems like so far there's a minimum towards the new modern wrestlers, and we already know that you're gonna have the, you know, Undertaker, Cena, and stuff like that. But it's like, I like that you have Aiden English and Simon Gotch, the Vaudevillains. That's a nice addition, but they're coming few and far between. You know what I mean? Those people were few and far between. So I don't know. We'll see. We still have time. I mean, they still have a lot of people from the modern era they can add and they need to add. But I also understand why the older wrestlers are appealing, because they're great characters. They've always been great personalities, and it's funny because the way that wrestling is now, we go sit and talk about how things used to be, and that's kind of sad because you're not giving us a reason to care about the modern era the way that the product is packaged. And I feel like the video game is just furthering that kind of vibe as far as how WWE, the, you know, television show, the promotion goes. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I have really mixed feelings on it. Hopefully they will definitely take an opportunity to, in the coming weeks, reveal a lot more of the modern roster, NXT and WWE included, and not just like flesh things out with just as many old school wrestlers as possible. You know what I mean? But we shall see. We shall see. Anyway, you guys hit me up. Let me know what you think, and I'll holler at you later. This your boy Black Makers, and I'm out. Deuces.